We have waited too long. We have done our part, and we are now looking to Harrisburg to ensure that our students have the future that they deserve.
Philadelphia lawmakers and education leaders gathered this morning, calling on the state to pass more money for schools. Yesterday, the State House passed an ambitious plan that would infuse billions of dollars into Pennsylvania schools. But as CBS News Philadelphia reporter Dan Snyder shows us, this money is no sure thing.
This will be very significant.
Philadelphia Superintendent Tony Watlington is lauding a House-passed plan that could bring more than $1 billion into his district over the next few years. He joined a coalition of leaders often at odds with each other, from public schools to charter schools, unions and advocates, to push state lawmakers to get the bill over the finish line.
The groups assembled here today have put aside their differences for the good of our students and the good of our city.
The House bill was born out of a 2023 ruling from the Commonwealth Court, which deemed the state's education funding system unconstitutional. It would inject an additional $5.1 billion into PA schools over the next 7 years. Philadelphia, as the state's largest district, would see $1.4 billion over that time. A $242 million increase would come this school year.
We'll be able to hire more teachers and invest in them. Why? Because teachers are the #1 predictor of student academic growth and attainment.
But only 5 House Republicans signed on to the plan Monday, leaving questions if it can pass the GOP-controlled Senate.
Too soon to say.
Republican State Senator Dave Argel heads the Upper Chamber's Education Committee. He says there's broad agreement that the state needs to do more for education, but he had questions, specifically on the length of the House's plan.
The fear is that whatever the legislature says today about 5 or 6 or 7 years, we can't obligate legally future General Assemblies.
Argel says his committee will look over the House plan, but believes there will need to be bipartisan compromise on a final product. Philly officials hope lawmakers can follow their lead.
We're all working together in Philadelphia. Let us be the example of what we would like Harrisburg to do as well.
Dan Snyder, CBS News, Philadelphia.